Here we go again. Classic. Ooh, sparkly bandana. You're a theater kid, Harry. The mayor has a fountain. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia. Is Kanaya gonna snap somebody's freaking horns off their head? Freaking mad lad over here. Why? It's the 10th. It's the 10th, James? What the heck? Hi everyone, it's Jen here. Welcome back to, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Dude, I am tired. I've worked 6 days this week in a row. I need a nap. But Homestuck first. First of all. Freaking. Oh my gosh. Crimson Ruse is a mad lad and a half. He played Pester Quest on stream. How did Yago even give him the perms for that? Does he not know? Granted, Crimson Ruse's whole shtick is that he's like, I want you to hate me. And I'm like, so you're gonna be a car cat character? Sweet. Oop, I peaked audio for a second. Let me just whoosh that down a bit. Okay. Anyway, it's time for the February update. Let's find out what happens this time around. I mean, like, the Twitter account showed that it was lipstick on it, so I'm guessing we're running into Kanaya because she's the only one that has that lipstick. Anyway, but before we even get to that, we gotta do all the news updates, of course. My favorite part. Let's go. Starting with the first. Hi, James here. Just letting you know, sorry to interrupt like so quickly, but James. James. When you do that little, hi, James here, every time, I just imagine you, like, you know, freaking Ask Ashley style, like, on like your bed with your laptop at your feet, and you're like kicking your feet and you're like, while you're typing. That's my freaking headcanon. Moving on. Another month, another post. That is the way of the world sometimes. Not much to report this month, I don't think. Andrew offered some new Hiku licenses, but the one I'm most excited to announce is still being worked on? Some sort of legal situation being hammered out? Boring. I used 8 O's there for fun. I hope you liked it. You can't escape the memes. But whoa, vast error, that's pretty cool. It doesn't actually change much for either party involved. It just allows them to do what they've been doing the whole time without fear of legal repercussions. It's largely formality. Or is it? It is. I'm sorry for that little bit of deceitful playfulness. Yep, that's right. Vast Error, the famous Homestuck fan comic, essentially. Well, it took place essentially in the Homestuck world, but it's different trolls, different scenarios. Everyone's still got god tiers and stuff. I haven't read, let me just quick zoom in. I have not read like any Homestuck fan stuff. I don't watch any Homestuck fan stuff at all. That's not because I hate things. It's not because I'm a hater. It's just, oh man. I know that I don't watch a lot of Homestuck YouTube things in general, mainly because if I see my face plastered anywhere in the recommended bar, like off to the side, I get so self-conscious and I need to like take a mental health break, because that's just how much insecurity I have. Anyway, enough about me. Behind the scenes, it's been a busy month. We're deep in the talks with some merch, guys. What else? Oh, some 15-year anniversary stuff. Gosh, man, has it been 15 years? Dang. Still trying to reach the last of the OG music team for this vinyl, but if we can't reach them, we'll go forward with what we have. which is already a star-studded cast of the hits. A lot of things here and there are ultimately kind of mundane, unless you like to hear about the meeting I sat in on that I wish was an email. It could have been an email. As per usual, the update will come mid-month. This one's a doozy. There are so many words. Dang it, I wanted to have an easy afternoon/night. There are so many words. I hope you like to read. I personally do not. I actually close my eyes while typing so I don't have to see what I'm saying. I don't do that. I'm sorry. I keep lying for fun because nobody stops me. Well, that's it for me now. Enjoy the Patreon post. Enjoy the day. In a few weeks, enjoy the update. Yeah, they've been posting the Patreon stuff now. They've been slowly, leaking that out onto the Twitter. And, I don't know. Seems fun. They showed Mina in her form, so I was like, oh yeah, sweet adult alive Mina Pages. Anyway, let's go to the next one. For the 10th, which is today. Hi, James here. Happy Lunar New Year. I got our monthly illustration going up today over on Patreon. This one is by our art director, Kim. It's so cool and stars my favorite character. Which character? I'll never tell. I've never mentioned it. Don't look that up. Another day and another update, huh? We thought it would be fun to have a little twofer and do the update today, too. It's a short month. That reminds me of a joke my stepdad used to tell me where he would ask what month turkeys gobble the least, and you'd go, oh my gosh, November because of Thanksgiving Day. How ghoulish, you old freak. And then he'd say, no, it's February because it's the shortest month. Now I'm the old freak, and I'm passing on these incredible jokes to you. Thank you. There are a few things cooking. The website's going through some internal testing. We're working on some very cool updates, winky face, sound pages. Hooray! There are a few down the line, so I'm excited about that. I love these funny little guys. Thank you for trusting us. I know I say this every time, but it really means the world to me and the rest of the team. I finally get it when PBS would give special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you. And I say, hey, sorry. I don't know, maybe you're more of a cyber chase. I was an Arthur girl. Oh yeah, I saw this pretty popular VTuber was playing through past. I knew it. Crimson frickin' Rose. Let's frickin' go. I gotta stop slamming the desk. Ow, that actually hurt my hand. Oh my gosh, I love that guy. Keep it up, brave soldier. Sorry, I'm reading ahead. But bless him. Bless Crimson Ruse. Bless that stupid head. Bless him. And bless him. Blessings on your cow. Blessings on your family. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta keep reading. Oh yeah, I saw this pretty popular VTuber was playing through Pester Quest, and I was surprised at how legit the guy was. He really knew his stuff. Yeah, he does. He knows his stuff. Crimson Ruse is one of my favorites of the Hollow Stars boys, and I haven't even watched a single dang stream of his. He's like the mom of their particular group, of the Armis group, man. Which makes it sense because he's basically Carcat. Anyway. He gave one of the most apt summaries of Homestuck I've ever heard. It was a fun watch and it felt kind of nice to see someone belly laugh at my stupid jokes. Keep it up, brave soldier. Anyway, I'll keep this short this month. Is there anything you guys would like me to talk about? Hit me up on socials or whatever and we can hash it out. Special shout out to Floral who wrote and Kim who drew this update. These guys are a dream team. Recap for the recap crowd. New Patreon illustration for LNY. What does LNY stand for? Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. It means Lunar New Year. James tells us a rambling old person story. New website going through some internal testing. Winky face. I saw a VTuber. I liked it. What you doing? Hit me up. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if Crimson Ruse got a license, a Hiku, license for just being a Homestuck dork in Hololive. Hollow Stars. Whatever. They're basically the same, except the guys are the boys. But oh my gosh, I can't believe it. He finally saw Crimson Ruse. Crimson Ruse is getting, like, the respect he deserves. Oh, the same cannot be said of Nichi Sanji, but we'll talk about that later. So let's get to the update. Be Yiffany Longstocking. Aww. Look at the Tavros is just standing man emoji. Look at Rose. Look at Rose. We haven't seen Rose and Kanaya from this universe in a long time, bro. And Jade's right here. Oh gosh. Jade and Yiffy probably, get along better, considering Rose basically had to ignore her existence until now. Just my assumption. You are Yiffy, approximately 1 hour in the past, and despite being recently detained, tortured, and fed from a dog bowl, the face of true suffering only reveals itself to you now. True suffering. Wait, does that mean someone in this room is a blood player then? Okay. Yiffy, reveal true suffering. Yeah. Getting kissed from your mom. The angry dog eyebrows. Visceral, unadulterated embarrassment. Your molly-coddling mom has had you on the wrong end of one of her relentless smooch fests for almost 30 minutes. Like an unconscious patient in the clutches of their sadistic nurse, you are helpless against the smothering. At least when you were a political hostage, you got to do a little bit of corpse dancing. This just sucks. Yiffy, concern yourself with the nervous lad. Oh my gosh, Kanaya's JoJo. Kanaya just went complete JoJo right there. Oh, well, we're seeing it from... Oh, wow. I forgot. When we're from the kids' point of views, we see, like, Rose and, like, and all of them in, like, parent mode. That in the... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Doesn't help that her son is here. Must be nice, never having to face this kind of doting debasement. Sure, his old lady is a tyrannical hag, but she's also frigid enough to understand the concept of personal space. Dealing with her also seems to have given him a few scant scraps of stoicism to complement his otherwise doormat disposition. The fact he hasn't taken a single compromising creep shot of this sorry display for leverage proves he still has a long way to go. Leave him alone, he was named after Tavros. He was named after Tavros. Give him a break. He absorbs personality based on, like, what he's named after. Okay. No doubt if your posse of pubescent punks back at school could see you now, they'd throw up laughing. You don't even want to think about the brutal burns they are cooking up for you after that televised debacle. What were you thinking, jumping into Rose and Jade's arms like some mewling pup? Even if you declare clown-induced insanity, you'll probably have to do some drastic gymnastics to earn back a modicum of cred. You're not sweating it, though. Drastic is the only way you operate. I want to see the pubescent punks in Yiffy's weird private school. Oh, look at the neck. It's weird seeing Rose with a neck. What the heck? I'm used to them just having, like, heads, like head circles attached to shoulders. Do we actually get to hear Yiffy talk, though? What voice do I give Yiffy? Hold on. Jade. Let's see, Rose voice. Jade. Mwah, mwah. I know you're happy as I am, but mwah, 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 mwah. Why not give the children a break? There's a soda machine in the hallway over there. They can decompress from today's events, and we can talk business. Business! Yes, business. The kind of business that probably warrants our discussion and attention, unmitigated by daughterly distraction. Ah, sigh. Okay then. One more for the road. Yiffy received the finishing blow. Yippee! Yippee! In the end of the an end to the indecency. About time. Engineering that reprieve might just be about the only real solid your no-show non-mom has ever bothered to do for you. Now, stuff hits the fan. Yeah, Rose is the no-show non-mom. Okay, Yiffy listening in with her magical dog ears. Ah, yes. The pixelized vending machine. Okay. I tried to remember if I ever seen you drink soda before. I'm pretty I don't remember if he's British or not. I don't think he's British. Dang it, son. I need to actually watch my videos and figure out what voices I give him. Okay, so just prepubescent voice. Here we go. I tried to remember if I have ever seen you drink soda before. I'm pretty sure I saw this brand in Aunt Jade's groceries once and made some assumptions. A lot has happened. Stuff really is going down. And also everyone knows you exist now instead of just me. And our moms. Wow. Okay, so he knew for like the longest time. So was he keeping this a secret from his girlfriend? Okay. You know, I was almost kidnapped once. My mom removed the window after that, which I'm sucked. Though I guess you'd know about that. Oh man, the awful birthday party. Awful birthday party. Awful birthday party. Sorry, I know that things have been complicated and kind of lame for you. No small part because of our families and especially mine, but I'm glad you're here now, and I think maybe I could try to help you out now that you're here more than I have in the past, which is to say, very little. Could you maybe turn around when I'm talking to you? She ain't listening to you, bud. It's a Pepsis. Pepsis. The 2 fingers. It's a Pepsis. Pepsis. I'm laughing too much for that. Okay. Okay, man. Aw. Look at this arrogant Beavis double fisting those cans of pop. He could just put one down. They're not even open yet. And here he is, holding both and unable to take a sip of either like a chump. Hopefully he learns a valuable lesson from all of this. What matters right now is not delicious treats or mutual maternal malaise, but the conversation being had on the other side of this door. The room of soundproof, of course. Yiffy, swipe a backstage pass. Where'd you get that? Okay, hold on. This requires proper background music. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh no, she's sus. The sylph has been slow boiling, you can tell. Your ma got pretty far with her martyr's gambit, but even capricious goddesses like her have to pay the piper eventually. You're not about to miss it. You've only been around this earth for 15 years, but it's a self-evident fact that there is no useful authorities. Gifted with unimaginable power, their concern only stretches so far as to manhandle those dependent on them, and tangles into infectual deadlock the instant it meets a challenge worth addressing. Potential killed for the sake of comfort. True kindness is real, but only for those who bare teeth and break skin. Why should these disingenuous, bystanding, spineless, selfish adults get anything they want? Yiffy, enjoy the show. Oh my gosh, she's got buck teeth on top of having fangs. Oh my gosh. I hope they eat each other alive. Be the selfish adults. Interesting sprite, Jade. The Butch Rose cut is still so funny. I'm sorry. You cannot be one of the selfish adults. They have enough going on as it is with their immense baggage. Here we go. Oh wow, they're still in adult mode when they talk. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. This is so weird. Kanaya, It looked for a moment back there as if you were going to actually go through with our mutilate the hostage beyond recognition ruse. With Yevie rescued and the other children absent, might now be an appropriate time to hash it all out. And, okay, Kanaya voice, I haven't... Okay. Let the sword of British flow through you. Think the 10th Doctor. Every alien planet has a north. Go. And what do you feel needs to be hashed exactly? Well, Kanaya, I know you haven't been very happy, and you're probably super frustrated. But first off, I want to say thank you so much for putting everything aside to help us. You're the reason I have my girl back, and with minimal bullet holes too. Ha, ha, ha. That sounded a little too sad, but well, oh well. Also, you have every right to be angry. This isn't a little white lie. It's a whole bed of secrets, which then became an entire child. And whatever it takes to earn back your trust, I'll do it. And ever since we first met, I've respected you, felt cared for by you. I hate how I returned that kindness. Jade. And of course, you aren't obligated to ever forgive me, but I don't want to lose you too. I love you, Kanaya. You're my family. You effed my wife. Yeah, she actually did. Like I said, dude, you could have done in vitro. You could have done in vitro. Oh, wow, this is so dramatic. Holy freaking crud. I want to see people put this as their Twitter photos, man. This is epic. Exhales. My apologies, Jade. That was very brave and, of course, extremely forthcoming of you. A refreshing change of pace from the ongoing process of haggling the truth out of the two of you, detail by sordid detail, following the Yiffy reveal. Implying we are leaving out information that could remedy this situation? Implying. Sorry. No, sorry. I didn't want you to remedy the situation. I wanted you to own it. Instead, you let John lead the conversation with his stupid questions and sprinkled out a gauche attempt at a tear. But a bit shameless, perhaps. It was theatrical. Well, unlike John, I'm not a stranger to your lives, and when you feed me some half-baked lie about Karkat and Dave wanting to adopt, I know better. And though that travesty of a name is undoubtedly an incomprehensible offensive piece of this particular puzzle, what I see is not an explanation, but a glossing over the worst detail. I don't think Dave and Karkat wanted to adopt. I think Jade wanted to fix it, baby. Jane. Rose, that woman is going to ruin the future of our daughter, and you snuggled into a secret's bed with her? True. She did tell Jane. Jane knew. Kanaya did not. Okay. For so long, I couldn't convince you to share a cup of tea with Jade. Then years later, you happen to grow a sympathy gland and decide to jump straight into sharing offspring. It's my fault, Kanaya. She was the only option I had left. Sure, let's go with that, considering you stated distaste for ectobiology. That's only suitable for trolls, correct? No, everyone deserves a choice, but I already have an entire planet kingdom of ecto-children. This had to be different. Did it? Hun. Baby. No one wants to contribute to the off-brand doppelgangers strolling the streets. Easily the worst aspect of this place. Is that why you acquiesced? Because I'm stumped on that part as well. If memory serves, when we were adopting Vriska, I mentioned the precarious possibility of a Jade Dave Cat brood. What is it that you said again? I believe your approximate verbiage was that their dysfunctional human centipede of a relationship is soaking with lighter fluid and begging to burn, and that you would feel sorry for the grub. Jade's qualities rang too familiar, right? Evasive, pushy, lacking in proper coping mechanisms, carrying an air of unspeakable sadness. Goodness gracious. This is getting really spicy. Look at the stupid face. The smiling, the brows. Oh, Tavros is in there too. They're really scrunched together. The poor kid. Congratulations, you managed to exhume the solemn cadaver of my mother's memory and make her the star of another argument. Ooh. As if you ever bothered to bury her. What does this have to do with anything? What I am doing is demonstrating that I have no intention to mediate this situation, or pacify it, or even be a little bit nice right now. So perhaps you'll actually take me seriously for once, instead of assuming you can pull the beast keratin over my eyes and distract me from the awful reality that you trusted a monster over me, and I can't even tell me why. And if you don't like the answers, that is future Rose's problem. Whew. I see. Okay. Okay? I want it on record involving Jane was not my decision, but it was a pre-established requisite that I did not fight against. It is Jade's child, after all, and you're not completely wrong either. I may have felt some pang of responsibility for a litany of psychologically revealing reasons. But more than anything else, I took her up on it because it felt oddly inevitable. Anyways, deep down, I knew it didn't matter. However we handled it, whatever hurt we caused, it was never that serious. Did you just tell her, babe, calm down? Oh no. Whoa. The chuny hand over the face. I knew you would forgive me. Rose, when did you stop trying? Oh gosh, the knowing things already in advance. Yeah, Rose, what the heck? This is not what we discussed. You're devaluing Kanaya's feelings, minimizing our impact on her. Rose is absolutely a jerk. Whoa, okay. I like the clothes that we got on Kanaya. There's like an M in here for Miriam. Holy crud. Well, I'm defending you. No, you are pissing me off. But I just don't want things to get even worse. Then stop pretending that my feelings are top priority and try being honest for once. What does that even matter? Excuse me? You heard me. You were wronged, Kanaya. The truth can't change that. Saying it just hurts more. What does that accomplish? It's so embarrassing. Would you even get it if I had? You haven't been alone since you were 13, and the first chance you got, you packed up your cosmic purpose and hid it away in the brooding caverns. You have no idea what it's like out there, how traumatizing dating regular citizens was. Imagine trying to love someone who already knows every available detail about you, who has opinions on what happened to you as a child, who assumes you're indestructible. Newsflash, it sucks, because no matter how nice they are, they didn't want to know me. They wanted to date the god of space, and I felt sorry for disappointing them. Goodness, Jade, why did this flip back over to you all of a sudden? We were talking about Kanaya. I had my suspicions, but I had no idea it had been that bad. You didn't even hint at it. Why would I? So everyone could lecture me again on how bad my boundaries are? I did that one time. You want bad boundaries. Do you know how many people would be waiting outside the public bathrooms to talk to me about their problems? This one guy randomly started apologizing because they cooked their hamster in the microwave. Why? What kind of Reddit post is that? And they looked so sad. I had to hug them and say it was okay, but it was not okay. They murdered their hamster. Ugh. And their other hamster killed itself. Jade, out of loneliness. Get to the point. Ugh. Seriously, Jade, what the heck? Man, these frames are so good. Like, holy crud. You can even see Kanaya's nail right there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, millions of people told me they loved me, but I was never a real person to them. I couldn't let that happen to Yiffy too. What? I had to save her, Kanaya. Give her a chance to grow up as a normal kid with a normal life. She has dog ears and a tail, madam. I don't think any of the ecto children running around here have dog ears and a tail. So your argument is null and void. Not one where people would befriend her to get close to me or bark at her while walking down the street, and Jane had the resources to provide that. Every scare wave she had was able to cover up. She literally controls the media, for Christ's sake. We could have figured it out. Indebting yourselves to the second coming of the condescension was hardly the only answer. I was right here. That's true, but you could have said no, or worse. I can live with Rose doing this because she wanted to see what would happen. But I couldn't stand the idea of owning my kid to the fact that you felt sorry for me, especially after the Dave and Carcat situation. I couldn't do it again. We could have helped you if you let us. I needed a fresh start, not just sit around taking care of grubs and watching rom-coms forever and wasting away in an empty house. I wanted to live, and living here is already so hard. And not only because of the war and what happened to Dirk or whatever the hell is wrong with John, the world is so screwed up. Yet despite all that, Yiffy turned out to be so good and she's mine. Oh my gosh, bandana on her head. That's how they did it. And she tucked her tail in too. Oh wow. That looks so freaking special. Oh, it's the same park too, because look, there's the mayor statue. Man, everything just happens around this park. Yiffy exists because I needed her to. Oh, baby. Okay, that's cute. That's stupid cute. That makes me sick. That is so cute. Okay, Storge senses are firing off at all cylinders. Whew. Oh, hands. Whoa, that's creepy. She's the only future I have left. Jade, I recognize you have had to sacrifice principles to survive, and that is hard to live with. Even now I can sympathize, but 15 years? Even if I didn't want her, she was already here, so why make it worse? Why perpetuate the lie? Crack. Oh, that's what happens when you stuff 2 kids into a vent. Tavi continued to hold 2 cans. Wait, did you open one of the cans? Baby. Oh my gosh. You just... Oh my gosh. So... Whoa, something popped out of her Silodex even. Dude, that's a heavy fall. Continue to hold the 2 cans. Burst them, suckers. You are now Tavi, but boy, do you wish you weren't. What the? Wait, she capture log? Did she capture log Dave? Did she? Why is he stitched up? What Roscoe Graves situation is this? What in the Roscoe Graves is this? Anyway, what in the crazy Ollie is this? Wee woo, wee woo. Rose Kanaya, receive a call. Oh, we got, okay. Mina? I take it you don't consider the matter concluded to your satisfaction? An incredibly astute observation. You really are a seer. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. I guess we'll find out what happens next month for that. Crazy business, that. Okay, that was a little bit interesting on the slowness on that. Hopefully you can hear the Zatsu music. It was way too quiet last time. But wow. Wow. That was a lot of text. That was a lot of text. But we read through it fast enough, and I sort of made sense of everything that was happening. My reading comprehension is still really garbage. I mean, that means nothing in this postmodern world where essentially, like, any sort of media criticism cannot be handled correctly. But I'm going off on a tangent. But wow. Wow. I did not think about this. Like, I mean, did we seriously? I'm still baffled. I'm still baffled by the fact that we had Rose and Jade got busy And I'm still like, you know there's such thing as in vitro fertilization. You did not have to do the deed with Rose. So I'm like, but no one listens to me. I'm just a rando on the internet. So oh my gosh. Should be interesting. There's a lot of really good frames. The art is so good. Oh my gosh. Art team is so good. So talented. Love them. So good. Fantastic. Chef's kiss. Let's see here. Story-wise, I'm still waiting for that moment when we hear Yiffy talk. I should try to practice like some sort of accent. Like a sort of accent. I don't know what accent to give Yiffy. I think I have an idea. I want to leave it as a surprise. If I'm actually able to pull off that accent. But man. Things are just going crazy. But the slapstick is still spot on. It's so great. Well, I guess now we know why Tavros was like so busy, where he was like, yeah, I can literally not talk to you. I don't have the time to talk to you or my girlfriend right now because there's stuff going down. And now we know what was going down an hour ago. Just holy crud. Oh, baby Yiffy is so cute. Oh my gosh, even has little puppet ears that are down. They're flopped down. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. She's my favorite candy kid. Oh man, okay. Enough geeking out about this. Oh gosh. What else? What else is on my plate? What can I talk about that is not just gushing over the art and Yiffy for this chapter? What can I talk about? I'm trying my best not to bring up the sheer crap that is going on in Nijisanji right now. I'm so tired. Oh my freaking gosh. Granted, I'm always of the mindset of like, support the live streamer, not the company. The company has the potential to screw things up royally, and Nijisanji just did that so much. With the whole Selen Tatsuki termination situation, like holy freaking crap, they fumbled that so hard that they like dropped the ball and it rolled down the street and got hit by a car a block down. That is how hard they fumbled that ball. Holy freaking crud. You're in action. I'm just, oh my gosh. I'm a lot less angry than I was. But this is still kind of fresh. This is only like 5 days ago where this nonsense happened, where they fired Selen Tatsuki while also stating, yeah, she's currently on like a health break right now because she tried to commit seppuku and, you know, that's bad for business, so we fired her. And I'm like, excuse me? That's me like putting that into like a very small nutshell. There are plenty of news VTuber, there are plenty of VTuber news people that you could totally like listen to right now and get like a better full story than just me trying not to like completely like lose my marbles over this whole situation. I'm talking Kyo, I'm talking False ID, I'm even talking like Kunshan. Sean is like, he's a real one. I lurk on every single one of his videos. But oh yeah, if you do go onto like Kunshan's channel, be sure to tell him that LaureledEevees sees him. That LaureledEevees lurks in his channels and watches every single one of his vids. Oh my gosh. But on that note also, freaking, there is a streamer out there called Dokibird. I suggest you follow her. She sounds very similar to a certain dragon VTuber who got canned recently. Oh man, and she deserves all the love and support. I don't think Nijisanji I don't think the EN branch of Nijisanji is going to last very much longer. They've gotten rid of Korea and the Indonesian and Korean branches for less than this. Holy crap. Okay, enough rambling about that. Stay calm, watch VTubers, read Homestuck, live your life. I will see you guys all in the next episode of Homestuck Beyond Canon. Goodbye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexandra Modelan and Dash.